Tell a friend. Pouncer's back. We keep switching parks. There were too many people at that one. First there were people here. We're just trying to avoid them all. You know? Freaking people. Too many people for Pouncer. Busting our shops. I just don't trust their intentions, you know? I just don't. I can't. So many experiences with crazy people. So back to the playground, which is more private anyway. Right, Pouncer. Pouncer loves all of his parks. He loves them all. They're all different for him. Here he runs more. The other one he sort of strolls. There's one, the marshland one, where he jumps. He's got his whole OCD ritualistic stuff scheduled, you know. He's a cat with plans. He's got a very rigid schedule that he sticks to, you know, like in a crazy way. Yeah, you're kind of crazy. He's very structured. They all are. Pouncer especially. The good thing is, though, Fidel Torres, I don't know, he's close. This is pretty much, you know, he's pretty much a giant for what these cats are. Most don't get this big. He just grows a lot. He's going to be bigger tonight because he's going to be eating these big chickens. I got you 7 chickens. This lady the lady who sells us rabbits is a farmer, and his dog came to her house. She got a homestead and killed all of her chickens. So she gave them to us. Now we'll see if Pouncer eats them. She had to pluck them because I don't want the feathers everywhere again. But it should be okay. I'm sure he'll love them. He just likes when they're fresh. You know, the thing is, they're pretty frozen. But I left them out. And I got Pouncer a bubble bath. I think you're going to love bubble bath. We'll see. I can't imagine he doesn't love it, considering how he loves the suds in the mop. You know. You know how Pouncer is when it comes to cleaning the house. He likes to be involved. Yeah, he got fired, though. He got fired. He was eating them up. He go, Wild Star, it's been too long. How you been? How's everything? It's been such a long time. We've missed you. We've talked about you a lot. We keep going from park to park. Like we were in this park, and these kids came in unsupervised, so I went to the other park, and all these curiosity seekers. Hey, what's up, cool kids? Oh, thank you so much. And then these, I don't know, adult curiosity seekers came by that were kind of weird, you know, like the kind of people that are gonna like make trouble for you. So we just switched again. Thanks, Brennan. Brennan says you're nice. You're very nice. He really is a sweetheart. In all of his time, Pouncer has never bitten me or anyone. He's never really touched anyone else. Ever. But he scratches me a lot. He doesn't really mean to. It's when we're playing, or when I'm holding him, he pushes off of my arm, you know. Like when we come in there, he jumps out of my arm to get inside fast. You worked today, I wasn't feeling well, and came home. I mean, asleep, just got up, I'm feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I didn't feel too good today myself. You know, sometimes it's like the barometric pressure has something to do with it. But I don't know. I'm glad you're feeling better. What do you do for work again? Yeah, this fence needs a little bit of repair, huh? Our plumbing is messed up. I had trouble getting hold of a plumber today. Thanks, Anthony. Call center for Costco. I didn't know that. That's dope. We call him Souped Up Wild. You're souped up, bro. I like that. Like road markings. What a beast. He's really just a scaredy cat, you know. This is a cat that sleeps in pajamas, you know. He's not exactly a killer. He's never caught anything. He's trying. He's been trying his whole life. He's only one. I've had him since he was very little. What's up, Jesse, Frank? How's everybody doing tonight? Oops. That's your bottle. You like this. You thought it was a toy, remember? Everything's a toy to Pouncer. I remember the pink outfits they own. Yeah, I remember. Leopard. No, he's not a leopard, but you're not far. Hey, Yolanda. They're related to them. Keep guessing. A leopard is a big cat. Pouncer's not a big cat. He's in the medium cat family. You don't want to get one. They're usually illegal, and it's a life-consuming task. Not a savannah, but Corso's on the right track. What animals make a savannah cat? If you can answer that, you'll have your answer. Not a lynx. That's a good guess, though. They're also medium-sized cats. Oh, run, Pouncer, run! That cat is my blood cousin. I can see the resemblance. Pouncer, your cousin's here, bro. What up, cuz? Look at those ears. His ears always crack me up to this day. I'm with him all day, and his ears still make me laugh. Your wife had 2 savannas. Dope, man. Fact, Ocelot. He's so fat. 10. What type of cat is that? I can't say. It's classified. But you can tell each other. A jaguar. Maybe it is dreams. I work with a jaguar who wants to eat me. And I had to dig it. That's right. Corso has it right. His spelling may not be perfect, but he's got it right. I had to dig a ditch in this jaguar's enclosure. Yeah, who cares how you spell it? I'm just saying. If you want to look it up, it's Serval. African Serval Cat. And this jaguar, man, I told him, I'm digging a ditch for you, so you can have flowers in your enclosure. Man, he looked at me like I was a salami the whole time. And there was no one else there, it was just me, because of course they would give that job to me. You left on the jaguar, they get big as German Shepherds. Or they get a lot bigger than German Shepherds, bro. He's not a jaguar. Bobcat. Nope. Cute dog. What kind of cat is that? I'm looking for more savannas for my wife. Hit me up. Hit me up. Or just join my chat group on Facebook, Exotic Cats Classifieds. It's run by a dude named Jeffrey Leibowitz. I fucking love that guy. Beautiful bobcat. Thank you. Are you a bobcat? Might takes off a cat. You lost me there. What is it? He's a cat. Bigger than German Shepherds. I was in fruit. No, I mean like the cat you were talking about. We're talking about a jaguar. They're crazy big, man. The one that's at the zoo wants to eat me. I'm telling you, he looks at me like I'm a pork chop. I can't tell you what he is. It's classified. You have to guess. It's a mutant. That's a good answer. That's it, Corso. Yeah, on Facebook. By Jeffrey Leibowitz. That guy, he's very handsome. Yes, Corey knows what Pouncer is. What does it mean on the edge? Why do people put that in? What is that? Is that like, does it mean something? How tall is Pouncer on his hind legs? How tall are you? Tell me how tall you are, and that'll help me to explain. Stand up, Pouncer. Stand up there. Can you stand up there? Stand up. Up! He would never do that for me. I want a savannah. Hey, Jen. They're cool cats too, man. Savannahs are very active. I have a F3 savannah, and her name is Lola, and she is so funny. She's adorable. She's very active. Trading lava, ginger, and more. Sent trades and a good offer. I don't know what that means. Speaking of the language to me. Are you in the U.S.? Yeah. Are you in the U.S.? I want an F1. Well, they're very expensive. Why do you want an F1? My aunt, who's 9 to 10 months, is around 2 feet on his... I'm sorry, my cat is around 2 feet. The Pouncer's like... I don't know how tall you are, but... Let's say you're 5 foot. He could stand up and give you a kiss, no problem. What breed is that? I can't tell you. Corso can tell you. Wildstar can tell you. I'm not allowed to tell you. I can't risk revealing classified information. I need to be on double secret probation. A cheetah. He's actually, he's like my best friend. He's very loyal. What does on the edge mean? Every time they write it, I just ban them. But I want someone else to tell me, what does it mean? It's a serval. Listen to Corey. Does someone know what that means? On the edge? I don't really feel like looking it up. I don't care that much. I'm just curious. Because people come on there right on the edge and I just hit hide user forever. Do you need a special permit? That depends on the state you're in. What state are you in? I have them all memorized, believe it or not. I even have most of the countries memorized. I spend my life reading ordinances. I don't want to throw it out there either. I love my exotics and I definitely understand protecting my baby. Yeah, you have to. You know, like you're kind of mad, like jumpy. Oh, I know what it means, like normally, someone's on the edge. But people are writing it with a little Japanese symbol next to it. Like it means something. Indiana, unfortunately, is not legal there. What kind of food you feed it? Fresh meat? Not fresh meat, like dead animals, which I guess is the same thing. But he needs the fur and the feathers and the guts and the skull. He needs all of it. His name is Pouncer. Pouncer the cat, like our YouTube channel. He's not a savannah cat. That's close though. A savannah cat is made, bless you, it's made of two cats. One is wild and one is domestic. So he's the wild one. Figure that out. Listen to Corso. And his spelling's getting better every time. One day you're going to wake up and bro going to be chewing on your calf meat. Be careful with those guys. What is he? What kind of cat is he? And I mean, I realize you know better than me, but what kind of cat is he? No answer. What a surprise. I bet he eats a lot. You'd be surprised. You know, he eats like when he has time. You know, he's not an aggressive eater. You could take the food right out of his mouth. He doesn't care. He's never been that way. You know, he's just a sweetheart. Sometimes, like, he'll scratch you if you try, but that's part of the game that he plays. You know, it's a whole different story. When he was a baby, I was able to take the food out of his mouth. He's always been that way. But he likes rabbits a lot. He binge eats rabbits. But he's gonna be eating these chickens I got him the next couple of days. He eats ducks. He likes ducks. Chicks, quail, mice, rats. He gets a special grind. I mean, mice, rats, all that stuff is what most eat. But he likes, you know, they have their own taste. He likes rabbits mostly. Well, they're all obligate carnivores, so all cats have to only have meat. Although, you'll see them chewing on grass. They know that grass is good for their digestion. They instinctively chew on it. You're blessed. I am so blessed. He's the greatest blessing of my life, that's for sure. My crazy life. But I always remember, you know, I always bear in mind how lucky I am to wake up and see these silly ears. How is Swaggers? I haven't heard much about him. Swaggers is nuts. He's equally psychotic as every other day. I FaceTimed with Swaggers the day before yesterday. He yelled at me. He yelled at Pouncer. Swaggers is just a lot of Swaggers, you know. Yeah, he sleeps on top of me. It's like there's another on the edge guy. I just banned him. I don't know what they're trying to say. It's not just here, they say it everywhere. Whatever. It's like the 67 thing. What the hell is that? Just pick a random number. Edge fish, yeah, I'm thinking it's a serval. He eats, I put salmon oil in his grind. It's good for his coat, so he gets all shiny. He also had mont lizards, venomous snakes, scorpions, spiders. Dude, the list goes on. Sugar gliders. Mom says, I still want a sun bear. Dope, man. What kind of venomous you got? Almost looks like a leopard, but hard to tell that young. Sea leopard. He's not that, I mean, I know what you're saying, but consider him full grown. He's not a cheetah or a leopard. What are you? Everybody always wants to know what kind of cat is that. It's funny. Wait, I see you. I'm walking because I'm bored. Where do you see me? Like a vision. What is that animal? This is Pouncer. 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 He's a cat. The best cat. He's a mushy, lovey-dovey cat. He has different modes. He has walking mode, jumping mode, play mode. And he's got this mushy mode, where all he does is give you kisses. Oh, God. He needs his snoot booped. He loves having that happen. Watch his videos, you'll see. The city and government, yeah, they give everyone a hard time. You know, even when they're legal. That's why the ideal thing isn't that they're legal. The ideal thing is that they're legal with a registration online. So like in Huntsville, Alabama, we have a place there. He's okay with other people. He needs time, though. They have to listen. They have to know a little bit about cats and just listen to what I tell them. Then they'll be fine. So, you know, if you have to have it registered, like in Huntsville, then if a cop pulls you over because you're walking them somewhere in the park, whatever, you just say, here you go, and that's it, you're done. You know, like most towns, they know what's legal, like dogs and cats, because the ordinance will say things like, your dog has to be on a leash and your cat has to have a rabies tag. So it's implicit. Those are what pretty much people are going to have, right? Except for maybe farm animals or whatever. But it doesn't tell you what's not illegal. So if someone shows up with a hyena, you know, the cops won't know what to do. And so they might take it away, and then you have to go to court, which happened to us, and we won and got him back because the cop didn't know what he was. And it happens all the time. But we won. And that, like, never happens because I don't like to be proven wrong. I mean, who does? It's like, please don't touch my animal. I'm an it now. He's not an ocelot. He's Lancelot. Camelot. A Lancelot would be a good name for an ocelot. My heart that I had the deadliest scorpion in the world called a Death Stalker. You got tagged by him. You got 2 minutes left, but then you can't breathe. Well, I got tagged by inland taipan. They're pretty venomous, too. I would have sued the shit out of them. Well, I still can. It's a whole long story. I don't want to tell it because it makes me so depressed. It was just a terrible time. But I made a post the other day called The Darkest of Times. I wrote a lot of songs about them when this was going on. So I put it to video and I posted it, and I wrote the story in the text. So if you want to see what happened, you can watch that without me having to start crying on you. He'll be my best friend if I take care of him and train him right. Do you have experience? Bro, get the fuck out. We have an expert here. I hate that. Guy doesn't know what a cat is giving advice. I would have sued. Yeah, man. They're impossible. So, thank you, Cheryl. You get a lot of, like, online experts, you know, who come, and I don't claim to be an expert, but I claim to know Pouncer and Swaggers, and I've lived with them more than anyone. There's no one that's lived with them like I have. I know their behavior and everything. And I would never go into, like, a group where people are talking about, I don't know, sugar gliders and start giving advice, because I don't know anything about them. Why would I? But people do that. The taipan experience, yeah, that wasn't so great. That wasn't so great. You go blind and deaf. You're in the absolute worst agony imaginable. I had convulsions to a point where I got a concussion. I vomited blood and half of my teeth came out. My blood pressure was 30/20. I was on dialysis. My kidneys stopped. I had crazy hallucinations. Run, Pouncer! I can't believe you didn't read about it. You're like the first snake owner I've met that doesn't know who I am. Just look it up. Look up inland taipan bite. You'll see it in the New Yorker, in New York Times, everything. I never did an interview with any of them, so most of what you read is fictional. Even the dates are usually wrong. But I learned, man, they don't know. They just sort of make up. All sorts of crazy things happening these days, you know? Things have gotten just weird lately. Oh, yeah, you should join my snake group. They all like spiders. They all tell me I should get a jumping spider. It's called Venomous Snakes Classified. Just go request it. I'll approve it. There's like, I don't know, 50, 60,000 people in it. And you can get venomous there. And you can talk about your spiders, whatever you want. I love their animals. Is it me? I'm pretty nice. No, definitely. Most people, blue sky, should definitely not get involved. You have to give up everything. You have to give up your marriage, the state you live in. You got to move. Your furniture's gone. Your skin is going to be gone for real. You'll have scars everywhere. It's Thank you so much, Cheryl. It's a massive, massive undertaking that'll take most of your time, day and night. I own his dad, Taylor. Another on the edge guy bites the dust, but I used to buy off 400 classified. Yep, that's where they sell a lot of them. He's always threatening to go out of business. From England. Well, thank you for popping in from England. Where about? London, Surrey, where you at? Buckingham Palace? Are you in the Queen's Guard? Tell us. Then teach me Cockney. I want to learn Cockney so badly. Liz, you scared? Don't be scared. He's very nice. We're both very nice. What is that? Josiah. This is Pouncer. Sunderland. I don't know where that is, but I'm sure it's beautiful. England is beautiful. I was there, but not long enough, and no offense or anything, but I couldn't afford it. It was so expensive. It was smart of you guys not to go onto the Euro. Believe me. What kind of animal? This is Pouncer. I'm from Spain. We were so much better with the peseta. Kentucky in the house. Yo, thanks for coming. Things were so much cheaper. Run, Pouncer, run! Go, run, Pouncer, run! Go ahead, buddy. Run! He's so fast. Yeah, he's got muscles, right? He's like the Schwarzenegger of cats. Look at you. Look at you, Mr. Handsome. Is this a house cat? Yeah. Well, doesn't everyone know what kind of animal it is? It's a serval. A beautiful animal, wicked and kind. Isn't that true of everybody? Every person. Isn't it, Cheryl? Like, online, and people say the craziest, meanest, most vicious things, right? Then in person, like, they're all sweethearts. Like they would be incapable of saying something mean, right? Like they have the wicked side and the kind side. There's a crazy duality to people, or they're just nuts. Like half of them are different than the other half. I can't make it out. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why are people so mean online? Looks like he's got a good dad. Look, I tried to be the best dad I can. San Diego in the house. San Diego is dope as fuck. I love it there. Would it run away? No. He would run, maybe. Like, he would do exactly what he's doing now. He doesn't know. He's had these on his whole life. And there are times when I took him off, he does the exact same thing. It's not like I'm pulling him in or anything. It's retractable. Greensburg, nice. They all eventually turn on their owners. Why do you say that? You don't even know what he is. Boston. I lived in Cambridge for many years. In Boston, or as you say, Boston. People walked to their dogs and parked their cars in Boston with Matt Damon, but Ben Affleck. But I miss it. The only thing I don't miss is the cold. It was so freaking cold there. You have to admit, it is so cold. Framingham. Nice. He didn't cost me anything. You see, I own his dad, but the cost of them, they go for like $5,000. But that's not the thing. The thing is, they're going to need an enclosure, and that's going to be a good 35 grand minimum. Easily. I mean, without batting an eye. Really. That's if you do it yourself. Then the vet, it's a special vet, exotic vet. They can't get like regular cat anesthesia. They would die. The food is very expensive. Like having to home them if they're going to be indoors is very expensive. And the vet is like $2,000 a pop, and you have to take them. But it's not like it's easy. Bringing them to the vet is a whole event. You have to sedate them before you even get there, which is an art in itself. It's a whole thing. You have to be a little crazy. Your cat at your leg. Claws and fangs, man. Does that cat too? Well, cats do that for a few different reasons. But they all sort of do. What's that? We found gold. Let's feed Pouncer some squirrels. Squirrels have mites. There are hunters that are always offering. As much as I appreciate it, You know, they have all sorts of bacteria and mites, so I try to avoid that. Now, if you were to catch one in the wild, or a mouse, here and there, I would just deworm them. Cats on leashes like monkey that steals wallets. Yeah, monkeys can be crazy, right? I mean, I see monkeys in the wild that just come down on, I see these videos, they come down and they grab a dog by the tail and start spinning him around. What the hell? What's up with them? Would the cat protect you against things invading the house? Only if they touched his teddy bear. He's very protective of his teddy bear. I don't know what he would do. Zoom! He'd probably do that. He's giving you an example. Run, Pouncer, run! Run, Pouncer, run! Oh, good boy! Good boy! Run! You got tired. You got tired. That's okay. Arf, arf, arf. Arf. See, he's afraid I'm going to take him inside. He's got a good internal clock. That was fast, yeah. My main case, she's pretty, I'm sure. Will it go after a rabbit? Well, he eats rabbits, but when they're alive, he gets scared of them. He also is very afraid of, he's kind of a big baby. He's scared of chickens. There's a chicken that chased him for 20 minutes yesterday. And she always does. You know, it's on video. He's scared of chickens. But for some reason, he loves this horse named Star. So I bring the horse apples. You see, it's a whole story. But Pouncer loves this horse. And he sits there, and they kiss, and they Eskimo kiss, and do all sorts of weird things. Meanwhile, I'm scared of the chicken, right? But then the horse has to go eventually, because, you know, he's up more late at night. I don't know about horses. I guess they're awake in the day. I don't know. But the horse has horse things to do. So the horse goes back to his house. This is why I have to carry apples now. So he'll just sit there and wait like 2 hours. And he guilts me. I'm like, let's go, bro. Let's go do something else. He's like, no, I have to wait for Star. That's his horse. And Star's not coming back. You know, Star's doing whatever horse is doing in his little horse house. And he just sits there, you know. Hello, Central Florida. What's up, Sharon? He eats rabbits. And he gets special vitamins and minerals and all sorts of like liquids and shit. You know, things that he needs, phosphate binder. They eat small birds and mice. Some do, some don't. You would think. But they all have their own tastes. You know, like his dad loves quail. He likes quail, but he loves rabbits. He's crazy for rabbits. Nah, I never feed him live. I could never live with myself. I'm not good that way. He caught a mouse the other day. It got away, but he was playing with it. And I got very worried, man. I don't want to see the mouse get hurt. If he would just instantly kill it and eat it, fine. I accept that as natural, of course. But if he's going to drag it out and it's going to be hurt, no. I couldn't take it. Watch the video. I just posted it. It's called Pouncer Catches the Mouse. Yeah, but you caught it. I was proud of you. I was very proud of you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. It's funny. There are people who will think that I made that sound, not a spot. You see? Whoop. He doesn't like when I do that. I'm sorry. I know you're busy. You're very busy. Predator in his dreams. He puts on a good show. He makes good sounds. He's the farthest thing from it. He once caught a dead mouse and he smushed it. I was proud of that, considering what it took. He catches his toys. Shelby, how'd you get your name to be like that? Highlighted. I would definitely feed him live prey, not me. I mean, that messes with my mind. I would feel terrible. How does it not bother you? Don't you feel bad for the little animal? I mean, I love mice. I love rabbits. And I have a rabbit named Mr. Fuzzy. I couldn't take it. How could you do that? Hello, baby. I want one so much. What if it eats you? I love you put horses in. I own many, and I'm so stoked that you have Pouncer. Does Pouncer like horses? Pouncer's in love with the horse. And it's male. What can I tell you? Pray. It's like watching nature. I hate nature so much. I hate the humidity. I hate the bugs. I hate the heat. Everything he loves, I hate. I'm seeing a predator hanging out with this domestic. That is like the most perfectly said statement of the year. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Pouncer. That was the comment of the year. A predator hanging out with his domesticated human. That is so true. Oh! Take it down, Pouncer. Take it down. That's how they shed the extra skin off their nails. You tell that tree. What a good boy. What a good boy. Well, it's just not something I'm into. To each his own. Thank you. Megan says you're beautiful. He says you're beautiful. That's a whole ass cheetah. I didn't even know that. You're a cheetah? Damn, bro. You educated us. I didn't know. Since when you been a cheetah? So cool. Why so many leashes? Well, say he would try to jump that fence. I could put a foot on one of those. And there's other reasons. It looks like a cheetah. He does. If I were you, I'd probably think it was a cheetah too. He's a lot of fun. Thank you, Asher. Our phone's gonna die at any minute, so if it does, I'm sorry that we left abruptly. What kind of kitty? This is Pouncer. He's a good one. He's a very good boy. He's always had a very sweet, kind disposition. He's always been that way since he was tiny. The first thing he did was he jumped in my arms, started giving me kisses. His sisters kept playing. He was playing with them on the kitchen table. Too much work and money. Yeah, well, that means that you would be a good owner. If you recognize the fact that it's too much work and money, then you would be a good serval owner because you understand. Everybody that sees him wants him immediately. People are very